Hello, so for today's variations on the theme, I'm going to do dish. So dish is a core exercise, it's an isometric hold just like a plank is. It's good for your proximal stability. It's really good if you do aerial because the dish position is a position we want to hold when we're inverting, which makes life a lot easier basically. Dish is difficult, I will give you that, but there's, you can all, as with every exercise, you can make it more or less difficult. And when the going does get tough, just remember that dish brings you happiness, fulfillment, and joy in your life. So let's get started. So the first dish position is so I lie on my back, head on the floor. I start off by lifting my head off the floor, doing like a little bit of a crunch just so that my shoulders are lifted. So it's about 1/8 of a sit up. Then the least difficult is to bring your legs up to the air and to hold the back of them. To make it more difficult from here, you lower the legs as much as you can, with the lowest position being the hardest and your arms behind you being more difficult than arms in front of you. In this position, I am squeezing my butt cheeks, squeezing my legs together with my adductors. I'm engaging the core, making sure there's no gap in my lower back. So if you have someone near you, if they can get their hand underneath your back, you want to bring it back a bit, where you can double down on pushing that lower back into the floor to maintain the good position. That's dish 101. So I'll be doing all the exercises in the most difficult position because that's what I'm used to. But if you want to make it less difficult, you'd want to have the legs higher for most of the exercises. So let's start off with our classic dish. So that's number 1. The first variation is criss-crosses. So crossing the legs over one another like a scissor. Third variation is bringing the legs up and down. So here we're working through our entire range. So if you have less of a range, you'd be working this top bit up and down. If you have more of a range, you go all the way down and all the way up. With this exercise, you can also do it timed. So you can do a count. I like to do counts of 16 on the way down and up, then go down for 8, up for 8, down for 4, up for 4, down for 2, up for 2, down for 1, up for 1. So it can look something like this. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it's the killer. 1, 1, 1. Whew. First 3 variations are quite difficult. You can combine the scissor crunches and going up and down, like so. If you want a bit of a challenge, it gets very hard. So the 4th variation, we're bringing the legs all the way up. I like to flex the toes at this point, and we're going crisscross. This will work your obliques. This is quite fun. You can also just do simple toe taps, like so. So that is your 4th one. The 5th one, we are going to do a variation of bicycle crunches. So we're in our dish position, and we bring opposite elbow to opposite knee, like so. In this position, my knee is towards my elbow, and my bottom leg is nice and straight, toe pointed, and I'm still trying to get a good amount of lift from my back. And we repeat. The next variation is when we go from dish up to a V-sit. So we hit our dish position, like so, bring the arms forward, into a tuck. You can bring it up to a V, that makes it more difficult. Like so. Try to keep the knees together as you come up. That is something I struggle with. Then the last 2 variations are side dish and front dish. So these are just sort of strict variations of the normal dish. So for our side dish, assume a glamorous side position as you would for your Jane Fondas. So from here, I keep one hand and give my arm a little rest. My other arm is just in front of me, and make sure my hips are stacked on top of each other and my shoulders are nicely stacked as well. From here, I push off my top hand to lift the legs up and really feel the crunch in your obliques right here in your squishy bit. From here, to make it more difficult, I can stretch my arm out. To make it even more difficult, stretch the other one out, and it becomes a good balancing exercises. Here, you can also do crunches by lifting your legs up towards you. So that's your side dish, and then your front dish, also known as Superman, is the opposite of your back dish. So I'm lying on the floor, I lift my legs up, still squeezing them together, nice point through the toes, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the adductors, and arms out. And here you can also do some swimming, you can do some breaststroke, you can do front crawl, and you could do dolphin, which I'm shit at in real swimming terms. And the bonus thing of combining all of them, so you can do front dish to side dish to back dish to side dish in a sequence I like to call Rotisserie Chicken Fantasy. So I'll show you going towards you. So I'll start off in my side dish. So you can hold this for as long as you want, and you can do it 5, 10, 15 seconds. So I'm going on my side dish, front dish, side dish again, and then finally to my back dish. And you are done. Dishing is difficult, you get more used to it the more you do it, but it is really good for your core, so bye.